Long ago, in a distant land, far, far away, there was once a squirrel. It got mugged by 3 raccoons and a dog. He phoned the police. Then they got ran over by a truck. The end.
That's a good story.
Thank you. Do you think I'll win the Nobel Prize this year?
The Nobel Prize? No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I was just trying to be a good friend.
But I tried so hard, and I got so far, but in the end, didn't it matter? Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's get on to important news. The PS5, Crash Bandicoot 4,
Something with a
Pokémon
3.
Snap.
We could talk about Sonic Adventure 3. That's the 3 we need.
But that been announced. That doesn't exist. It's a lie.
I was just making bullshit up.
Don't joke about the bringing back the Chow Garden. That's too close to home. That hurts too much.
It's funny because I prefer Sonic Adventure 1, but I don't fuck around with the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 1, really. Because there's not much to do, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's why Sonic Adventure 2's better game.
No, it actually... Well, I'm going to replay it again sometime soon.
The only thing Sonic Adventure 1 has over Sonic Adventure 2 is that you can play as Big the Cat.
I like how,
that's the one thing that's stopping Sonic Adventure 2 from becoming a masterpiece.
When we first started this, channel, I think you made, jokes about Big the Cat being, awesome or whatever. And that was at a time when people hated Big the Cat, and now it's kind of changed so that for the memes, people really loved Big the Cat.
I have always loved Big the Cat.
I'm sure you have.
I will stand by him.
You stand by him when he gets falsely accused of putting littering,
Yes, I will stand up in court. I will be his eyewitness. I will be his lawyer. I will jerk him off in the bathroom. Wait, don't mention that last one. That one's private.
I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. It just did.
Anyway, talking about furry shit, should we talk about Crash 4 first?
No, I think we should talk about the AVGN's wrist game video. Where he was 64-bit, 32-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit, 4-bit, 2-bit, 1-bit, half-bit, quarter-bit, the wrist games!
Not gonna lie, that 1-bit was pretty sexy.
Which bit? 16-bit?
That bit. 1-bit.
Oh, okay.
That one singular dot.
Let's talk about Crash 4 now.
High score?
What? High
I
score?
think my high... What high score?
I said let's talk about Crash 4 now.
Oh, Crash 4. I thought you said high score. I was about to say my only high score is 2. I suck really bad at that game. Anyway, yeah, Crash 4. What are you excited about?
I'm really excited about the platforming and being able to play as Coco and shit. But I'm also really excited about...
I think it's more important that you can play as Dingodile.
I was going to bring that up next.
Dingodile, Crash, Cortex... No, sorry, Coco, Cortex, then Crash way down at the bottom.
No, but I don't know how good the Dingodile gameplay is going to be because it looks radically different than what I'm used to in Crash, and I'm kind of concerned about that. But I think it's really cool that he's playable.
To be out of anyone, I would have expected anyone but Dingodile. I would have expected Tiny. I would have expected Nina,
Tiny too.
I would have expected Crunch. I would have expected Aku Aku.
But you have expected Komodo Brothers.
No, that's where I draw the line. I would have expected the race cars they drive on before I would have expected them. I would have expected the swords they hold before I expected them.
Okay,
What do you think about the skins?
I hope they're really cool. I didn't get a chance to like look at all of them because it flashed by really quickly. At least in the video I watched, because I didn't watch like it live or whatever.
I do like how there's no microtransactions. It's just skins you unlock.
I'm so happy about that. I'm glad we don't have to have arguments about that on Twitter anymore.
Yes. It's like, oh, you get it from completing and unlocking stuff in the game. How exciting. I don't have to drop $5 on a game
Yeah.
that I've already paid for.
Yeah.
Yay.
I want to say though, I impulsively like had to do that a few times because the store's randomized, so I never know when I'm gonna get that item again.
The only skin I'm
store.
hoping for is a fake Crash skin for Crash.
Oh fuck! Like how old is
dreams be a reality?
how old is Crash anyway?
I don't know. He's old enough to have a girlfriend and drive.
No, but he was created in the '90s, and like they're still in the '90s according to the producer of the game or something. Let's not go there. I'm sorry I brought it up. I might even cut that out. I might even cut that out.
I mean, I don't think you need to. It's only a clusterfuck. There's no standards here.
There's no standards here.
The sign on the door says, no shirt, no shoes, no problem. Yes.
I finished, or not finished. I'm really close to finishing Pokemon Blue, my recent playthrough. I actually started it like a few months or a year ago or something, and then I came back to it like after a hiatus or whatever, and I'm about to finish it. I just thought you should know that since you like Pokemon.
I do like Pokemon.
And I gotta write you on my team.
It's almost like an addiction. Funny.
No, but I gotta write you on my team.
Yeah, Raichu is the greatest Pokemon that ever existed, so that is pretty important knowledge.
Can't play the Kanto games without a Raichu.
Well, although I'm a Raichu fanboy through and through, I do like variety. So if I've played 600 games with Raichu, I do like 1 or 2 without Raichu.
Yeah, I know. You why did you have a Venusaur and a Voltorb, Manectric? What's it called when you have like the... What's the evolved form of Voltorb? I can't remember right now.
Electrode?
Oh yeah, that's it. You had like a trainer card. This was like years ago, but you had a trainer card on your...
Yes, back on Pokemon, yeah.
And it like...
it's...
You had like...
Yeah, I had I think it was Electrode, Venusaur, Dugtrio, Hitmonchan, something like that.
Did you say Dugtrio or Dodrio?
Dodrio.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I was using like Pokemon I don't really use.
Well, I had Dodrio on my team. It's a really good Pokemon.
Good Pokemon.
Yeah, it is.
Is it like I love Tri-Attack. Good move.
Yeah, it is, but for some reason in Gen 1 you don't learn it into like the Elite Four almost.
Yeah.
Listen.
I mean in the Gen 3 remakes.
Yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it now. I didn't know that when I was playing Gen 1. I'm like, wait, I thought you got this like right away.
Uh-huh.
It was weird. Anyway,
Yes.
Why don't they ever make it clear what your moves do? Like, there's no way to check your moves and shit, so you're just on your own.
Well, you click on the Pokemon, you click Summary, and you hover over the move, and it gives you a brief
No, not in Gen 1.
Description. Oh, no, not in Gen 1, no.
That's what I'm talking about. Gen 1 kind of sucked that shit. Like, they were getting
Well, they
their
were
shit
still
together.
finding their footing.
Yeah, they were. I'm not denying that. I'm just like, I wish they would have like included.
It was like Game Freak's last-ditch effort. Like, they wasn't expecting it to do as well as it did.
Yeah. They didn't even expect the competitive scene to take off. They didn't expect anyone to use that shit. Which is probably why, like, some of them suck. Not the Pokemon. I mean, some of the gameplay mechanics. Like, there's like, and there's always like a 256 chance, 1 in 256 chance of like the move missing, no matter what you do. Yeah,
but it's whatever. It's still a good game. I can still look back on it fondly.
Yeah. I fully agree with that because some people say it's shit now, but I'm like, you can like look at that chart and like say it's shit because there's all these bugs, or not bugs, but like quirks.
Here's a question: Are you excited for the PS5?
Not yet, because, like, I'm not sure, because, like, Crash 4 is on the PS4 as well, right?
Yeah, but yeah, it's coming out on the PS4, I believe, and the Xbox
Okay.
One, and maybe the Switch. I don't know. So that's coming out there, but they're probably gonna, put it
Yeah.
on the 5 as
I'm
well.
probably going to wait until, like, next year, like, sometime next year, maybe my birthday in May or, like, Christmas of next year to get the PS5.
You never want to get a console on launch.
Yeah, I did
You
that with a
always wanna wait
PS4,
bit.
and I hated it because, like, I had nothing to play for, like, months because, like, I only had, like, one game that I was
There's
excited
never enough games on a console when it first launches, even if it has like backwards compatibility and stuff. You always want to wait a little bit before you get a console so you can get the most out of it.
Yeah. So I made that mistake with the PS4 because my cousin really got me hyped for it.
Yeah.
He's, like, younger than me by a little bit, but, you know.
Because once it's out for a little bit, it drops in price. There's more games on it. They
Yeah.
fixed a bunch of
Yeah.
bugs that
I didn't need to
on
buy it, like, right away that year. But anyway. So, are we going to talk more about Gen 1 or are we going to talk more about Crash Bandicoot? We did
can
just
talk
record
about
the Crash.
both.
We did just record that, like, September Schmucks Day video. Because it's going to come out, like, a few weeks afterwards.
Yes.
I just thought everyone should
Even
know
though
that
we're
these are
recording
recorded on the
this 3
same
years
day.
prior.
Yeah, we recorded this in August.
Yeah, August of 2003.
No, I don't think YouTube existed back then.
Nope, it didn't.
No, I know
We
it didn't.
were
I'm
predicting
just
the
making a
future with our
joke.
psychic minds.
For all
Yes.
you guys know, we're talking about Crash 4 on the GameCube and shit. You know, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex.
Yes. What even is a PS5?
I'm just bullshitting at this point.
Yeah, you're just tugging at the testes. Anyway,
Oh, that's a little.
anyhow, Pokemon Gen 1.
Yeah, Pokemon.
What is like your ideal team? What is your perfect team? Walk me through it.
Which version? Gen 1?
Yeah, we're talking about Gen 1. We're talking about red, blue, and yellow. Your ideal team.
I don't know, man. I think it's a little different for yellow because you got that Pikachu as a starter and you can't evolve it. And
Fine.
you can't.
Red and blue. Red and blue.
Okay, blue version. Well, you start out with the Squirtle, and it eventually becomes a Blastoise. But
Alright, I'm with you so far. I'm agreeing with you. I'm right with you. I'm on the same track. Come on, yeah.
then you get a Pikachu, and it eventually becomes a Raichu.
Yep, still with you. I'm still on the same train. Haven't jumped off yet.
You catch an Abra if you can, and you level it up into an Alakazam if you have the link cable and shit.
All right. I'm still with you. I can still see the same line. Yeah. Carry on.
I can't remember the exact order, but I think the next one is Vulpix that you evolve into a Ninetales.
All right. I have jumped off the train. I'm no longer on the train. I no longer see the same thing. Carry on. What's your fourth?
I think that's the fifth, but it's Snorlax.
All right. I'm now robbing a bank to get money to get on a different train. But carry on.
What, you don't like Snorlax, or you like?
No, I love Snorlax, but I already jumped off because of Vulpix.
Oh,
So I
okay.
I'm too far away. I have to get a different train now, but I don't have no money. I have to rob a bank.
Okay.
Are you following along? Anyway, what's the last member?
The last member is Doduo, which you evolve into a Dodrio.
Yes,
It's a really good
I respect
Pokemon.
Dotrio, yeah.
So that's my team for Gen 1 that I like to get, like, every time.
Yeah.
Well, I say every time, but I haven't done that many playthroughs of Gen 1, you know?
Oh, I've done like shit tons of playthroughs through Gen 1.
Well, I've done, like, a few on Gen 3, you know. I've done several for, like, Leaf Green, but,
yeah, like Gen 3 is the generation I've played the most. I've
Yeah.
played Emerald at least like
My
well over
problem-
20 times.
My problem is a lot of times I'll, like, start and get halfway through, and then I'll take a break for an extended period of time, and then I'll come back and I'll be like, you know, I think I'd like to start over, actually.
I did that with X and Y. I started with a monotype run, I was going through like a whole poison team. I had like Crobat, Beedrill,
Why would you do poison?
Bulbasaur.
Was it that
Because-
easy for you?
Poison is one of my favourite types. Don't at me, I will end your existence.
Okay, I won't
Anywho.
add you.
Yeah, don't at me, I don't have Twitter, you can't at me. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah, I was doing that, and then I stopped playing when I got to the Ice Gym leader, who I believe is the 7th or 8th. I can't
He's the 8th.
8th.
He's the very
I
last.
stopped at him, and I stopped playing it for a couple of months. Got back to it, picked it up, and I was just like, I can't be arsed playing it. So I ended up like playing through Gen 3 again. And
No,
I've
I
still
mean-
got the save file.
No, I mean like I would play through the game. I would like restart the save file. You know, like I wanted
Yes.
to restart Pokemon X. Like I'd get halfway through or something. I'd come back. Well, I haven't done that
I
with Gen
think
X.
they wasted that name. I think they should have had Pokemon X and Y at Generation 10.
Yeah, you've mentioned that before.
Yes.
I don't know why I called it. I don't know why I keep saying Gen X for some reason. It's not the same thing.
Gen X.
It's like a generation, like in real life.
Mm.
Remember, like you have the millennials, you have the Gen X, and you have the baby boomers. That's kind of become a meme for some fucking reason. And it, like stopped
Well,
being
it's-
funny a long time ago, and people are still making those jokes.
Okay, boomer.
I'm smiling and I hate it.
Yes, you're a despicable person. Anyway, you didn't ask what my team was.
My apologies, my kind sir. What is your ideal team in Gen 1?
Okay. Agumon, a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Are you with me? We on the same page? No, seriously.
I thought you were going to go
Blastoise
all the way
Raichu,
with that.
Like we said before, like we established before.
Squirtle and
Um,
Raichu? Or you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Blastoise
Blastoise
and
Raichu. Blastoise Raichu. Yes, they're good. They're Gucci. They're fine. We're with you.
Okay, I'm with you.
Then I get a Bellsprout and evolve it into a Victory Bell.
Is it really necessary to get like both a grass type and electric type?
Yes, because
Okay.
I like Victory Bell. He's my screamy boy.
Screaming
I can
boy.
devour people's corpses in there. No one will ever know. He is a
That's
very
true.
useful Pokemon. Anyhow, continuing on, we got our boy Snorlax in the back. Gotta have one of him. That's 4. Then for number 5, I do have a flying type. I would probably go for... See, I like Pharaoh, but I do like Dotrio more, so I'll probably go for Dotrio.
Yeah.
And then... That's 5, and then I'd finish off with a Rhydon.
No fire type, eh?
No. My brother absolutely loves fire type. Like, the first time I ever played a Pokemon game, he had like 3 fire types on his team. He had a Arcanine, a Charizard, and a Flareon on his team. And he was like 20 levels above me because he's like older than me.
Yeah, I
He's just
know.
a dumbass kid. And I managed to beat all 3 of his fire types with my Blastoise, and that just cemented into my mind that fire types are bullshit.
I have a friend who like always picks the fire starter for some reason because he likes to burn things.
Yeah, that's
It's
my
actually
brother.
Tyler, the R2 dude from the channel here.
Anyhow,
I was gonna say, can I
Anywho.
say one thing though? Flareon
Yes.
actually has a really shitty moveset in Gen 1.
Flareon has no moves, full stop.
You can't even like
Have I,
teach it
have I
fire
ever told you?
flamethrower with a
I used to
TM.
be a full-on Umbreon fan, but then I discovered the beauty that is Leafeon.
I kind of prefer Espeon if I'm honest.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But yeah, I used to be a hardcore Umbreon fan, but then
Okay.
Leafeon snuck into
That is a really cool design.
Stole it.
I'm not really much for green leaf
sold it on the black
can't talk.
market.
grass types. I'm not really much for grass types, but like if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Leafeon
Yeah.
or Blossom or something.
No joke, fire types are the type of Pokemon I use the least. I've used more fairy type Pokemon than fire types.
Why?
Just because my brother's so obsessed with them,
Well,
I barely use them.
I actually kind of you're. I forgot what I was gonna say something about. I do pick fire type in for the starter in Generation 6, Generation or X and Y is what I meant to say because like there's the Kanto remake, Hoenn remakes. I'm going all over the place with my mispronunciations.
Wait, so you pick Fennekin over Froke?
Yes. It becomes a mage. That's really cool.
Are you a furry?
No,
Are you into
that
magical
was before
girls?
they became furry bait or whatever.
To be fair, I think Greninja's a bit overrated, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Says
then
the Mudkip fan, but, you know.
I love Mudkip.
I would die to protect his smile. And he'd probably be pleased by that.
There's Pokemon Crystal. I also picked the fire type, Cyndaquil.
To be fair, Cyndaquil, Typhlosion is my favourite fire type.
Yeah.
Not
and
even
then
gonna lie.
I can't. Scorbunny. That's it. Scorbunny in the recent one, the Pokemon Sword.
Yeah, I'll walk you through my picks. It goes Squirtle, Totodile, Mudkip, Piplup, Oshawott, Froke, and are you ready for this? Rowlet. And then for Gen 8, guess what I picked?
What?
I had none of them on my team. I kicked them off.
I hear some people actually do that for some reason. Like, not even like speedrunners, just like casual players that will like abandon their starter, and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem?
I abandoned my starter. Like
Yeah,
a
you got like
dumpster
problems.
baby.
Can we talk about that Mighty Number 9 trailer where it was like, make the anime girls cry like an... I can't think. Fuck.
I love Mega Man,
Yeah.
but I hated Mighty Number 9.
I have a friend who kickstarted that game. It's Tyler again. I don't know why I'm calling him a friend when like he's on this channel, but like he kickstarted like Mighty Number 9.
Also, just because he's on the channel, he's not your friend. But I still am.
No,
That's
I mean
unfair
like
as shit. Why can't I get out of this friendship?
no, I meant like I keep calling him a friend like he's anonymous or whatever, and then I'm like, oh right, I can say his name. But I was gonna say like
people don't realise me and him have never been in the same room. Well,
Yeah.
me and you have never been in the same room.
yeah, because you're in England.
Yeah, exactly. Not because we're the same person.
So like this is I want to say something real quick. There was a clip from South Park. It was kind of offensive. I might even cut this part of the thing out, but like it was the episode where like they go to Kim, Mr. Kim, to like ask him to build a wall.
Oh yeah,
And then like we
Mongolians
find
knock it down.
it's way funnier when you know about the episode where a Japanese person moved into the town. It's way funnier when you know about that. You find out Mr. Kim was crazy.
Yes.
Let's not spoil it though. Let's
Anyhow,
not spoil it.
I mean, he really is good at building walls.
He did build that wall in like a day or something.
He was by himself, so you got to give him
Yeah, he was
credit.
by himself. So like I don't know how he built it so quickly.
It's because he's not a layabout.
He's a prolific person. He like gets the job done quickly,
Yeah.
but not too quickly that he tires himself out and he can't do it for a while. He like
The only like South Park joke that I absolutely hated. Well, there was probably a few, but none really come to mind apart from one. And that's like the human centipede thing they did.
Oh, I hate that episode. Like I haven't
So
seen it,
do
but
I.
like I kind of find it so disturbing that I don't want to watch it. You know, the original movie.
Yeah, that stopped me watching South Park for like a good 3-4 years. And then I watched like a episode, and then I was like, oh, it's quite funny. So then I started rewatching all the episodes I missed. But that one episode stopped me watching South Park for like 3-4 years.
I kind of wish we didn't have to talk about human centipede on this fucking channel. That's how bad it is. I don't even want to like talk about like you hate Apple and like you hate it. Or you told me
Apple
you
a
hated
day
Apple.
keeps the doctor away. I love Doctor Who. How can I support Apple?
It was actually a really good joke, by the way. That was clever.
Thank you.
I want to say that I'm not the biggest South Park fan, because, like, well, I really like season 1 aside from a couple episodes.
Then why do you have a tattoo of it?
Fuck. No, but for real, I didn't like the, I can't remember what it's called. It's the death episode. The episode about death, I didn't like that because it was too many suicide jokes, even for me.
Maybe
I don't
it's
know.
just because I have a really dark sense of humor.
No, I just my personal opinion, you know, and
Yep.
and the other one I don't really like, and it's not for the same reason. It's actually just that I find it really mediocre and not funny. Is the Christmas episode, not Damien, but like a South Park Christmas. Because Damien was originally supposed to be the Christmas episode before they changed it.
Howdy ho, everybody.
Yeah, I thought it got old after a while, and it didn't really make sense from a writing point of view. Like, which is
Well,
comedy at that point, but you know, it wasn't that funny either. To
Well,
me
they kicked
personally,
They kicked Mr. Hanky out of town.
when they do that, I thought they kept him in town until like later episode or something.
No, like I think it was the last Christmas special they did. They kicked Mr. Hanky out of town because
Do
it
you
was
mean-
too offensive or whatever.
Do you mean like season 23 or?
No, it's like season 22 or something.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I couldn't tell if you were talking about like season 4 when they stopped doing Hanky every year, or if you were talking about something like recent.
Yeah, I was talking about something recent.
Okay, I just didn't know for sure.
It was like, be gone, you piece of shit. Be gone.
New piece of shit.
Yes.
You're
Shall
really
we,
breathing into your mic now, but yeah, we should probably wrap this up.
Okay, yeah, we should end this. Alright, see you all later. Goodbye.
Oh, we're doing it that abruptly? Okay, see you, everybody.
I never liked any of them anyway. Bye.